The regular recommended daily dose of funny is just not enough. Thankfully, we have extra funny with TJ and Riggins.
So this is pretty sad, which is not supposed to be happening on Extra Funny. It's not supposed to be sad. But two hikers in New York's Adirondack Mountains called 911 to report a third member of their party had died. But turned out that they had taken those hallucinogenic mushrooms and they were wrong about the dying part. He just like passed out.
He ain't dead. He ain't dead. Just took some mushrooms and passed out.
Yeah, and they thought he was dead because they were all out of there.
Sure. It's a bad trip, man. You got to be careful with them shrooms. Overdid it. You should try microdosing.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so stupid.
What?
The whole thing of, now that marijuana is legal in various forms and states and all that kind of stuff. And now let's talk about how safe and natural mushrooms are.
Sure.
Hallucinogenic mushrooms. So now you got the same crowd going around and say, hey, they're good. It's so good for you. You can take a retreat and hallucinate your whole weekend. And, you got that crazy ass Aaron Rodgers. I guess he supposedly did that, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Some sort of
he did ayahuasca, I think.
What's that mean?
It's a type of tea, hallucinogenic tea, and they give you a shaman and you drink the tea, and I think, from what I've heard, it causes intense sickness. So you throw up violently for a couple minutes, and then it kicks in and you have a very spiritual experience. I think. If you've done whatever it's called, ayahuasca, and you're about to DM me, please don't.
But we don't want to hear from you.
I don't need to hear it. You got it wrong. I probably did, but I believe that's what it is.
It's stupid, whatever it is.
Huh?
I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's tough stuff.
But if you're going to do it and then, be like dope heads used to be, where they would do it and know that they're talking about doing dope, They didn't go around trying to make everybody else believe that it's good for you. The dope heads in my day knew what they were doing wasn't good for you, and it was just fun, and they liked to trip. They didn't go around saying, you should do it too because it's so good for you. It's so healthy. Get out of here. Go do your drugs and mind your business.
Yeah. I don't even know. Can you make money selling mushrooms? I have no idea.
I don't know.
Why are they pushing it?
Well, it's because people who do heavy drugs or any kind of drugs want to make it seem more more mainstream. They want as many people doing it as possible because it makes them seem normal. So I got news for you. Going and sitting in a jungle somewhere and drinking tea that makes you vomit violently and then makes you start hallucinating with a shaman, it's not normal.
No?
No, it's not normal. It's freaky. Because we have norms in this country, believe it or not. And people always act like, oh, we're just a country of immigrants. There are no American traditions. Yes, we have norms in the country, in our society. And getting all hopped up on hallucinogenic mushrooms and walking through the jungle after throwing up is not normal. But I'm not saying don't do it. Do whatever you want. It's your business. But just stop trying to make it like everybody else ought to be doing it because it's normal. No, you do it, fine with me, but don't call it normal or healthy. Get out of here.
Who wants to go hiking?
Leave me alone. Yeah,
taking a bunch of drugs and going hiking. You don't want to just like watch Rick and Morty or something? Just stay in your apartment?
Yeah, why you got to climb a mountain?
That's not what I would choose to do after taking a bunch of drugs.
And if you're so damn stupid or such an amateur at it that you think your friend died when he didn't, then you may not need to be venturing out too far if you're going to take hallucinogens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense.
Just chill out. Chill, man. Hey, chill, man.
Hey, dude.
Chill out.
Get some DoorDash and just relax.
Mm-hmm.
It must have been scary for them, though. thinking that that's a definition of a bad trip. We thought our friend died. Call 911. It's a rookie move.
Called 911 until he took the phone out of my hand.
Yeah. They were probably calling 911 on a pine cone. You know, they're like tripping their nuts off. Ay, ay, ay.
God. Now, imagine you're part of the rescue crew that goes all the way up there to the mountain, and you're supposed to be finding somebody who's dead with two of his hiking buddies, and you get up there and you just got three weirdos out of their damn minds.
Yeah.
Sitting there, what? Well, we're good now, bro.
Why are you wearing cat ears? And this doesn't make any sense. We came all the way up here.
I do love an Adirondack chair, though. Do they come from the Adirondack Mountains? Because that's where this was happening. What do they have to do with each other?
It's a perfect chair to bring up the mountain. That's one of those low ones that sit on the ground, like real low on the ground.
Mm-hmm. But it gives you surprisingly good back support.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
Easy to get out of?
Yeah.
Is it easy? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But you got to be careful. You might splinter yourself in there because, they're made of wood.
Is that right?
They make them in plastic.
I've seen those outside the grocery store.
Yeah, you can stack them up.
Yeah.
I don't like those as much as, a wooden one.
You still against the hammock?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. But when you grow up in an area that is so freaking hot and full of mosquitoes, taking a nap in a hammock is out of the question.
Yeah.
You imagine hammocks in Louisiana?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. But people that love their hammocks will tell you why it's so great. They love their hammocks. They sell it like the drug people. They're like, you don't know. You haven't gotten the right one yet.
I've never heard a person in Louisiana say you got to try the hammock. People they don't do it.
Yeah.
You would get eaten up by mosquitoes and heat.
Mm-hmm.
I talked to my friend Shannon from home yesterday. And they have that, I don't know what you call it, but it's a facility where they house illegal aliens and stuff like that in Gina, Louisiana, which is a little country town 15 minutes from where I lived.
Gina,
Jena, Gina. And he said, I asked him if they were getting a bunch of, those protesters coming up into Gina and all that, because I wouldn't think the town folk would like it.
Yeah.
And he said that they sent about 6 busloads of protesters up there, like those paid protesters, like that supposedly George Soros and his son pay them to go in there, like Antifa types. And the judge said that she wasn't ruling on anything as long as they were in town protesting. And it didn't matter. They were loading up to leave anyway because it was so damn hot. He said they're out there burning up. Says like 100 degrees and the humidity and mosquitoes. So they were glad the judge said that so they could get the hell out of there.
I bet they were.
Because they're wearing their stupid masks and all that stuff.
Yeah. Can we go protest somewhere where the weather's more?
Isn't there one of these facilities in Pennsylvania maybe?
Yeah. Or like San Diego. It's like a nice ocean breeze. Not Gina, Louisiana, for God's sakes.
Yeah. It's bad business.
That's tough. That's funny, though.
Yeah. LaSalle Parish.
Is there one judge in Gina, I'm assuming?
Probably, yeah. Mm-hmm. And the judge is a federal and state judge and magistrate and covers all of them.
And also runs
the justice of the peace.
Yeah, right.
Also mechanic.
This is TJ Riggins Extra Funny.
Hey, it's TJ, the #1 influencer for Cozy Earth. So why did I agree to endorse such a frou-frou company like Cozy Earth? Well, because they wouldn't stop begging me. And at least all their stuff is super luxurious, and they have the perfect Mother's Day gifts. Now look, I'm not gonna lie to you. You may have sticker shock right at first, but don't freak out because you're gonna get a huge 41% discount on everything because you know me. Just use my name as the code and you're gonna save a lot of money. Go to tjriggins.com/deals for Cozy Earth and use the code TJ this Mother's Day.
Add TJRiggins.com to your phone's home screen. Open your phone's browser, type TJRiggins.com, and click the top banner to learn how to easily add to both iOS and Android phones. Everything is now on the homepage, TJRiggins.com.
In Ace's memory, Peyton's Promise is doing more in 2025 thanks to you and great partners like the Temple Team at tjriggins.com/Temple Team or 704-235-3000. Let them know TJ sent you.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Let's do it!
Now, back to TJ and Riggins Extra Funny.
On the regular old morning show, we were talking about this new dating method that women are using called the cut 'em off method, where if they do one little thing that they don't like, then they just cut them off. They don't want to waste their time with them. One of them was he didn't wish me a safe flight, so I never spoke to him again. You know, stuff like that.
That's crazy.
Have you ever done that, Riggins? Lost interest in some girl that you were kind of seeing because she did one thing that got on your nerves?
I was going to say no, but yes, there was one incident where a girl said something so vulgar.
Oh,
that in a kind of an intimate moment that really was hard for me to shake.
Oh, it was an intimate moment.
Yes.
Oh, Intiman's moment.
And it was weird. I can't even say it here, but I remember thinking, what did she just say? And it stuck with me. And I mean, you really got to say a lot to shake me.
Yeah.
Because I got no problem talking about, personal things. But it was so, I don't know if she thought it would be funny or sexy or something. I don't know. So that was kind of it for me. I went, oh, this girl's not for me.
She's a little sexually rambunctious.
Yeah, kind of gave you the vibe that like, whoa, I'm not prepared for what you're bringing. Mm-mm. So, but no, nothing. Those all seem like so insignificant.
Yeah,
wishing you a happy flight or
wishing you a safe flight.
The one that stood out from that list was him making a cup of coffee and not offering her anything.
Yeah,
because I think not even as a relationship, that's just a rude person.
I know it is. It's somebody just
to eat in front of him and drink in front of a stranger that's in your home and not offer them something. I think it's indicative of just being selfish.
It doesn't matter whether they're your love interest or just somebody that's there.
Yeah, a neighbor
that you've invited in.
Mm-hmm. So I kind of get that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I get the one where you're dating somebody and they don't wish you happy birthday.
Yeah, kind of that
people.
Yeah,
I mean a woman.
Yeah,
I
right.
mean, if I'm newly dating somebody and it's my birthday, they wouldn't even know it's my birthday. Probably.
Yeah, right.
I'm not going to be going, hey, Friday's my birthday.
Ooh, what are we going to do for my birthday?
My birthday.
Yeah, probably wouldn't know it.
No. Maybe after the fact.
Yeah.
Well, my mom called me yesterday and wished me happy birthday. And then so she, what? It was your birthday?
Yeah.
So a woman would get mad at you for that.
100%.
You didn't tell me it was your birthday. Do you not consider our relationship important enough that I might want to know when your birthday is?
Yeah.
Well, you didn't ask.
Yeah.
You never asked me when my birthday is.
Yeah.
My birthday. Yeah, and if you're a guy running around telling everybody when your birthday is, that's another thing.
I go the opposite way. My old dog walker wanted to throw me and my dog a birthday party for my birthday. And it was my birthday's in June. And I think this was around April or something. She was like, when's your birthday? I'm going to make you a birthday party with Riley. I was like, oh, it just passed. And then I knew her for like 3 years. So I had to lie. And she'd be like, when is your birthday again? I'm like, oh, it's in, it's March or something. I could never remember the date. I was like, I just created a problem for myself but I really didn't want that.
I used to, when I was on the Facebook, I would go about a week or 2 weeks before my birthday and take my date of birth off my profile.
Really?
Yeah.
Just because you didn't want the birthday wishes?
Yeah, because it just that kind of attention makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, I get that.
She's like, happy birthday, and I mean, and I also couldn't handle the pressure of responding because you know how I am. I feel like everybody I respond to has to have something clever, you know, in it, because they're expecting clever, it would just, you know, make them happy if I said something cool. Oh. That's a lot of pressure, though.
Well,
you got hundreds of them.
It's pressure that is self-induced.
Yeah,
they're not. You don't have to come up with the funniest line for every thank you for a birthday wish.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it is. It's a cross I chose to bear.
Yeah,
you know, because that's just, you know, it's how I am. Always giving, even on my birthday. I'm the one giving.
Right. And why do you feel the pressure to do that? That's the question.
It's not because of anything selfish. It's mainly because if they're listeners, then I owe them. I have so much gratitude for them, for people when they support our shows and stuff, that if they expect me to be, you know, clever, then I should give it to them.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I'm selfless.
Yeah, you are.
I'm the most selfless son of a bitch I know, which makes me great.
I can't take the pressure.
Kidding. You know, I'm just, my fans are, I mean, if I let them, they'd literally love me to death.
Yeah.
Like they did Elvis.
That's right.
Oh, poor Elvis's fans loved him to death.
Sure. Clay Aiken.
Oh.
Loved him to death. Or he's alive.
I think, yeah, he's still alive.
Okay, good.
He's alive.
It's Extra Funny with TJ and Riggins.
You've found your diamond in the rough. Now it's time to find a diamond to celebrate that love. R. Gregory Jewelers takes the search overseas to the diamond capital of the world, Antwerp, Belgium. For your 1 in a million, choose an Antwerp diamond from R. Gregory Jewelers.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. Did you know you can add the homepage to your phone's home screen? It's easy. Check out the instructions at the top, and it only has to be done once. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Our charity Peyton's Promise is supported by you, the radio family, and some great businesses like Bradham Comfort Services. They've been providing Charlotte, North Carolina and surrounding areas with AC repair and installation services since 1975. Started by two brothers who understood the importance of putting their clients first. They've built a legacy of excellence in their field, and their commitment to quality and transparency has defined their company for nearly 5 decades. Learn more at bradhamcomfort.com.